Back here at the arena in San Juan. Don't forget, for the football fans, tuloy-tuloy po ang ating mga coverage courtesy of ABS-CBN Sports. Our very own Astros go up against the Uzbekistan White Wolves, if I'm not mistaken. That's happening 11:30 p.m. because that's live straight here on Studio 23. Our football coverages of the Astros continue. This time they're in a tour right now in training and in preparation for the AFC Challenge Cup. So they're going to meet a few other tougher teams to toughen themselves up in preparation for the AFC Challenge Cup. It starts tonight, 11:30 p.m. here on Studio 23. Back to this game, UE versus FEU. UE down 7 points. And for those who missed our intro and our pregame and the opening reports of our courtside reporters, as a point is given to UE here. Majorie Rojas suited up, but she suffered an MCL injury. No need for surgery. It's all physical therapy.
That's good news, of course. And that means that she'll be able to recover faster.
Yeah.
Most especially if she's that type na talagang determined to get back. So it's just a matter of...
Bata pa yan, no? So, you know, the healing process is a little faster.
Coach Ness giving out more playing time for the rest of the team.
Eulalia with that last attack, giving them 17-10. That's her score. Giselle C sends it to the net.
+1 for UE.
Also, some interesting sidelights later on in that Adamson UST game. There have been rumors around about some certain injuries to key Adamson players. If I'm not mistaken, Makatuno and Sheila Pineda. Now, we will confirm that later on, I'm sure, with Anton and Ann and Trishka and Tiff. They will do that game. I saw Sheila earlier not walking straight. There are rumors about her being injured in training, together with their setter of na si Makatuno.
Well, that's going to be a
big blow.
tough, very, very big one. Especially, you know, one of the most difficult people or person to lose in the team or to be injured is the setter. But there's quite a number of injuries this season, if you notice.
Yep.
No?
Of course, Camille Cruz.
Yeah.
Also, Chichu, also from UP during the warm-ups, mga ano. Which always we don't like hearing about. Unfortunately, it happens. It's part of the sport, as the lead now is 9 for FEU at 20-11.
Drop shot. Eulalia unable to save that.
Season scores with a gentle tip. 12-20.
Agno back in for FEU. So stay tuned for that, especially if you're an Adamson fan, because that's a cause of concern going into that match against UST. UST and Adamson, who are watching right now, obviously rooting for UE here para wala ng komplikasyon.
Yes.
At pasok na sila sa Final Four, regardless of placements, as Titanes now comes in for Maymay Basas. Lead is at 9, 21-12. The luxury now for Coach Nes Pamilar to play around with his lineup.
Running attack.
That's off the block, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, that's right. It hits off from Vargas.
It's a check ball. 13-21. Don Dizon serving.
So it is Jimberly Don Dizon serving 13-21. They had 14 points in the first set, as Vargas rarely drops a shot. She does that time. Agno again, as usual.
Good save.
What I like about Agno is not only the effort, but when she saves the ball is playable.
Right. It doesn't make it hard for Giselle to set it up.
Iba yung inaakyat mo lang yung bola. Siyempre, sometimes in desperation, yun na yung gusto mo. Bahala na magkabul yung team. But most of the time, when she saves the ball, it is a playable second touch. Does that touch the line? No, it doesn't.
It goes outside.
It's an outside hit. 14.
And she's not you know, she doesn't move around too much. You know, she doesn't have fancy movements. Very relaxed.
Maria Lisette Dowie serving for UE.
Parang effortless pa nga.
Yeah.
Makes it look easy, huh?
That's true. But maybe because she reads the ball well.
Very well.
Alam niya kung saan siya pupwesto, so she doesn't have to have all those unnecessary movements
Yes.
anymore.
And you saw in that reception, Giselle C didn't even need to move from her position, which is always a good thing for your setter.
It saves the energy of the setter, you know.
To 14.
So now, 2 points away from going up 2-0
Serving.
in this match. FEU wins this one. They are assured of a playoff. Now, by the way, for those asking about date of the playoff, it depends. It can be Monday. It can be Wednesday. If we are going to have a step ladder format,
Dawson.
and that will only be happening if LaSalle wins tomorrow, that means we have a playoff Monday.
Monday.
3 points.
Pero kung regular Final Four tayo, Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
So everybody's really in for a surprise. Nobody
Yeah.
knows what's gonna happen.
Exact till the last game, Ivy.
So everybody has to free up the next few days of their calendar in short.
There is nothing certain until the last game. Well, there are a few uncertain things until the last game tomorrow.
But that makes it the more
Exactly.
exciting, right?
That's
so
the kind of
everybody really anticipates what's gonna happen.
It's the kind of season we've had.
Yeah.
As Nebrida with her familiar running serve, combination
Vargas
play.
once again.
Vargas.
You know,
That's
I
out.
would have thought that UE more or less could have read already how Vargas attacks. It's always the same down the line hit. And obviously, I think she's aiming for that much easier because of the smaller blocker.
Yeah, she's not yet into that cross court a
Yeah.
lot.
And most of the points she has scored are all down the line hits.
She was asking for a higher toss from Giselle C, but that was far from the net. That's a good
Scores with
point
an
for
off-speed
UE.
shot.
They're making something out of this.
24.
Down 6. 18, serving 24.
Serving.
So a little better, but as you saw from the posture of Coach Boy earlier in his seat, still not satisfied.
Still not satisfied.
Still not happy.
Coach Boy, I know, win or lose,
There.
this would be a, you know, he doesn't care
Yes.
really if it's a win or
Yes,
lose.
yes,
It's the
you're right.
performance that
You're right.
matters.
And again, you give a high toss, a high set to Vargas, which is close to the net. That's what usually happens. She puts it away to cop the second set, 25-18. 25-14, 25-18. He looks at me here, Coach Boy, and just shrugs his shoulders. Let's see what happens in the third set. Back here at the arena on Studio 23.